my name is Paul Michael, and I just wanted to give you a little background real quickly before you watch this fun video we had in Vegas. We actually were able to attend the Bitcoin conference, my fiance, along with our really good friends Rob and Taylor, and we got to do a little prank on Taylor. Taylor is a longtime journalist. Rob is the same thing, and they're extremely smart people. They're extremely great at sniffing out scams and things like that. But I was there with a couple of my friends, and we got to have a great time. And we just decided to play a little scam on them. And it's all about Bitcoin and how, we kind of put together my friends Ali. You'll see SHAKE KEVYN. There's no SHAKE KEVYN. My other friends, Elaina and Shanel and Kelsi, my fiance. And what we did is we put together an interview with a sheikh from Dubai, all a prank, all fake. And we just wanted to see how far we could go with it. And what I realized is that there's so many people in the world that can fall for scams. Unfortunately, even me. I've been scammed. I've been taken advantage of. This was just for fun. But what I would tell you is watch this. Have a great time with it. It's pretty funny. We actually got over on them in a good way. It was all good-natured fun. But I would tell you, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So enjoy.
We are with SHAKE KEVYN,
Yes.
the earliest of early when it comes to Bitcoin. Our minds are about to be blown. Now, you were so early, so early, and you had to really navigate your inner circle, even your family being naysayers and skeptical. How did you navigate that? And did their doubt ever get in your head?
في من تكلمت بالبيتكوين واهلك اللي قالوا لك بدك تسلم فيهم وشو اللي هم قالوا لك؟
Who's Robbie, the familia, the video, let's say the Bitcoin.
Yeah, he was saying that what they see Bitcoin as is like online gambling, and in the culture, gambling is like forbidden. So they were looking at him like, "Oh, you're gambling," but he's trying to, let them know that it's not just gambling. So they kind of doubted it. But
And now, did their doubt ever get in your head?
he was always trusting in it because he was doing his research and looking into it and stuff. But again, they always just think of it as like gamble. It's a gamble.
Like a game, and like
in our culture, we have what's called it's like a body where it's kind of like pyramids where you hand money over to someone and it's kind of like pyramid schemes.
Yeah.
They see Bitcoin as that.
Got it.
And in our culture, it was very big. A lot of people lost a lot of money to that.
And Kevin was about to answer. Did that doubt ever kind of get in his head?
Yeah, I'm legit. Yeah.
Oh, it's one shot. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it true? I mean, this is like legend, although I know he's fairly private.
Yeah.
In the Bitcoin community, is it true that you first got Bitcoin when it was just under $10?
في أقل ال $10 في البيتكوين حصلت. Yes.
Do the math, everybody. Do the math. Is that success vindicating now, especially satisfying for people who didn't believe in it at first?
اللي الناس اللي قبلك اللي قلت لهم بالبيتكوين وحصلت فيهم وهم ما.
We took Bitcoin. Bitcoin is so cool. The familia is good.
Yeah. No, now they all come to him like, hey, we want advice. What can we do? Before they were doubting him, and now they're all over it. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a turn of events, huh?
So how long, guys, are you here for from Dubai?
We actually leave. I'm gonna be here longer because I have some more work out here. But he has to fly out tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is so fascinating about you, and I think it's fair to say that you have over 5,000 Bitcoin, which is over 500 million
Yes.
US dollars as it stands today.
Yes.
But you are anonymous and behind the shadows. Does it ever feel like you're kind of playing God? Because that's very powerful, yet you are anonymous.
في بيقول بتكون تشوف روحك في رب العالمين في أكثر منا واللي هون لا.
Never talk to me now. To Allah only. So tell me that I never
Now, he's Muslim, so with religion, it completely stays out of it. And he's also done his research with like the religious leaders and stuff. And doing Bitcoin and stuff is, as you would say, it's kind of frowned upon, but it's
Sure.
not against the religion.
Sure.
So he kind of went against the odds. And
Anonymity is huge, obviously, in this
Yeah.
community, right? Talk about the power of staying anonymous, and would you ever be more public and outward facing, or do you like being, more private right now?
بدك تريد الناس اللي يعرفون منك أكثر أو ما بدك تريدهم No, he doesn't want to be public. Yeah.
How
He
come?
said, no way.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah, it's very much dangerous.
Okay, so
Yeah,
security purposes.
Yeah, security
Okay,
purposes for
okay.
his family, extended family, and everyone. So
Unfortunately, there are a lot of people, crypto bros, so to speak, who do run scams, right? Playing into what your family had originally thought, like that it's, a scam. What do you think about this, and what don't they get? What are they getting wrong?
الناس اللي في الكريبتو على اليوتيوب وفي هدول على التلفزيون يسوون هيك شو بدك رأيك فيهم؟
In crypto, it's a scam, but nah. In crypto, it'd be good. Be familiar with crypto. It's big. Actually, I'd say the crypto are heavy. No.
No, it's just like how the family and everyone thought it was a scam and gambling and stuff. The crypto bros and all that, he just shies away from it. He doesn't mix in with all that
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, with that said, obviously you were such an early believer and, have become so wealthy with this. You could have so much power and influence to make a lot of moves here in these industries. Do you ever want to, or are you just like, I'm going to stay out of it?
بدك تريد في هون اليو اس اي او بدك تريد تسوي الكريبتو
It is how you would say, yeah.
ايه في هم الناس اللي هون بدك
That's all.
yeah he would like to. That's why he tries to come out to the event, the
Okay.
Bitcoin event here and stuff.
Okay.
He wants to expand a little bit more because still over there it's not as big as it is here.
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah.
just have the
They fly out
token
here
24
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. It's
So
amazing.
this is a really interesting dichotomy here because Kelsey's learning and absorbing very quickly, and this is like I don't know that I met anybody who's been so early in the space. So I'd love for you to ask something you'd love to know about Bitcoin and your wisdom.
My honestly is like, okay, well, obviously you already probably had money anyways from your family, but I'm curious as in like when you first made your own money from Bitcoin, like what did you do with it? Like what fun did you have?
شنو الشغلات اللي سويتن فلوسك بالبيتكوين واللي حصلتن وبدك تريد تصرفهم؟
So, with the Bitcoin, so familiar now, it's kids, it's travel.
Okay.
And he took his kids traveling and took his family out and stuff.
Oh, amazing.
he's
I love
not
that.
too worried about like material. He's worried more about his kids. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's so great because I was going to ask, we're in a world where, especially in the crypto world with social media, everyone tries to really flaunt and be really flashy with what they have. So I'm curious for your version of true wealth. Is it quiet? Is it behind the scenes? Is that more kind of powerful? What does your version of wealth look like?
شنو اللي تريد تتصرف فيهم بالبيتكوين على الانستغرام فيسبوك والنشر على
Not Bitcoin, also to travel with familia.
Yeah.
That's what I said. And not without Bitcoin.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be like super flashy and stuff to protect his family. If his family wants to, purchase what they want, that's perfectly fine. But with him, he's not going to be out there with, his face and, being flashy.
Now, obviously, we have a very forward-thinking, person here.
Mhm.
What do you make of the future of AI? Are you hopeful or are you worried?
على على الانترنت AI artificial intelligence
Yes. Yeah.
اللي تشوفه على الانستغرام والويب سايت.
But you from Instagram, the Twitter, it's travel. It's
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a crime and what I and
Yeah. He feels AI is going to be a big part of it as well, and the online is it's already taken over a lot of jobs and stuff. So he sees it being a big part in the Bitcoin very soon as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap here, not to toot our horns, but you are, more private. And we're flattered and honored that you decided to join us here. Why this show? To tell your story.
ليش بدك تجي لهون على هاي الفيلم؟
We got some movers and shakers behind the scenes.
So that's good. That's a perfect segue for the question I was gonna. Is it okay if we wrap it?
I had one more and then
Go ahead.
absolutely.
Go.
So my last one for you is obviously now, you know, you've had such an incredible arc. You were so early and you had a lot of pushback, even people close to you who did not believe in you. What is your best advice for anybody in this space or not to take the risk, to go for it? I mean, obviously it's vindicating now, right? To go for it when everyone around you is like, no. Best advice.
شو تقول للناس اللي يردون مثل البيتكوين وهاي لأن أنت كنت أول الناس اللي حصلتها وهاي شو بدك تقول لهم؟
It's a good job in the show. It's obviously an example to shine, to TV, to good shine,
So he's saying just keep your mind to it. Do not
Yeah,
let
I
anything
love
come in the
that.
way. If that's what you want and your head is straight, there's no end goal.
So I got one last question. So when I met you guys, I know Adrian was talking about. She talked about scams and stuff earlier, right? No, but I'm saying you talked about scams and things that are out there left and right.
Oh, there's clues
Tons
all
of
over the place.
Especially someone that probably doesn't make any sense to me that a sheik would have a Dominican Republic tattoo on their hand and like tattoos all over there.
ليش عندك اللي
Also, why would they happy this
What?
way? They don't wear.
Hey, remember that handshake I showed you last night? That handshake? I fucking
never
got your ass.
I've never
I
seen that
fucking got
before.
you. I got all of you. Motherfuckers,
Did he
I got
tell you who? Did he tell you who
Look who
started
just did
that?
this. This is a motherfucker who's been doing my tattoos for 3 days.
Oh. Did he
Ah!
wait, did he tell
I
you?
won!
Did he tell you the story of who coined
Yes,
this?
why do you think he did it?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
Ah!
I'm sorry.
sorry, not sorry. Oh my god, that
And look
is
at
fucking
this.
hilarious.
These are our other friends. These are friends of Jay's.
Oh my god!
Tell me about it.
Oh, I was like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Look at Rob's face.
Oh,
Tell me I was wrong. What did I tell you earlier? I told Rob, I go, if this isn't the first thing on the fucking show, then Rob.
motherfuckers.
Yes.
Wait, were we just completely bamboozled this
You
entire
and Rob the
thing?
whole time. Everybody else was in on it.
What?
Everyone else was in on it.
How much Bitcoin do you have?
Oh, fuck, all of you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, dress modestly to this. And I'm like, this is all I have.
Oh.
Wow. I was like, we're never going to be allowed into Dubai. We're going to get killed. I'm going to get my head chopped off. All you motherfucking fuckers. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for all of you
Listen,
fuckers.
the fact that these, the biggest trick of the whole thing was these two shut up the whole time. They don't ever shut up.
And you know what? And I googled the name, and I was like, I'm gonna get it.
Wow, she goes, let me Google the name.
I have fucking questions. Fuck all you fuckers! Wow. And then I was like, oh my, I was looking at them.
You were not a skeptic, Rob. Now you were a skeptic. You can't be a skeptic after it.
Now I'm gonna be a skeptic. But
Oh no, and I'll never do it again. I did you one time and that's it.
that was
Holy.
good. I'll give you credit.
You guys, you fuckers all need Oscars, okay? All of you, even you two.
I was crying for you. I looked at you.
Are you two legit?
I looked at her. I was crying.
I was cracking up in this look. You guys are such fuckers. Wait. Is any of this an auto based
no,
in
not
anything?
one
Not
cent
one
of
thing.
it's real.
Not one thing. Like
The
you've
only
never
thing-
even been to Dubai.
The only thing that's real is the money I spent on all this shit.
Oh. Yeah.
And Adrian's like, I don't see the point. I do. It's my life and I like to have fun. Listen, I told him,
I was like,
you
this
don't
shit is
understand.
real.
We've had 14 hours of doing this shit, so we had plenty of time to plan
scheme.
this. And I told him, I go, listen,
Were
I
you even
can't.
speaking real fucking language?
No, he was speaking Arabic.
He was.
He was speaking Arabic.
I was gonna say, so that shows convincing. It was the women more than these guys. Like I was like, Paul brought this in my atmosphere. He knows I'm gonna be like fucking
Yeah, I
winging out
did,
like
because I
this.
just wanted your head to go fucking short
That's
circuit.
what happened.
So you didn't see the rest of the shit. It was
great.
I
It was
was-
all good fun.
I was short circuiting. It was that you. It was that I was short circuiting in my head. I was like, oh,
Somebody Tupac and shit.
He's got Tupac. He's
Kobe
got it all.
Bryant.
I got Pablo Escobar.
Wait.
He's got Escobar on him.
You guys, and the first thing I said, I was like, he's so young to be in
She said
Bitcoin
that.
that early.
So in defense of them over there, they are young and they are very private. They're all
Rich
private.
ass motherfucker.
They're really rich
Oh,
and
that
private.
part was
But they
It
won't
is
bring
real.
their women. They
He's
bring their
Iraqi.
female.
He's Iraqi.
Yeah, so I know all of it.
That part is
Even
real.
at the end when Paul was like, it took me a minute. I was like, I was like,
I forgot which
I know you forgot. That's why I said.
Well, I
Remember
was
that
like-
thing I taught you?
I was like, maybe he's just a really like loose Muslim. Like maybe he's just like okay. So I was like, okay. But then once you revealed everything, yeah, that's when I was like, I need extensive psychotherapy after this entire experience. No, you guys are so the way you guys.
Listen, they did it better than I thought they were going to.
Bob didn't know where
Listen, they came out of the elevator and
Wait,
he's walking
what
like
kind
this.
of sick
And I'm like,
motherfucker?
it's just me, bitch. And he goes, oh, what's your name again, Paul?
You almost fucking up, man. I'm like, why are you
You
trying to
almost
outside of the
fucked
room?
it up.
What?
Then I look this way and she's giggling. That's why I'm like this. I don't have to look this way the whole time, bro.
I told him I saw you two and I was gonna be like,
What?
ladies, get out now while you can. Like it's not too late.
Right.